everyone, and welcome to Number 9 Farms. I am so glad to be a part of this collaboration that Darcy over at the Purposeful Pantry has started. And due to other circumstances, Linda at Truly Lou Creates has taken over the challenge, and I'm so thankful because this will be the first time I've ever done a YouTube challenge, really, like been part of it, or I've done kind of like on the sidelines, some things like that. So I've done blog hops, not vlog hops, and I've also done challenges like on scrapbook.com and other art events. So I'm so excited to do this. So thank you for having me. So what I've got is I'm going to be making black trumpet salt. I have purchased these at Meijer grocery store, and this is very nice that they have it because it is a wild mushroom, and a lot of times they're very hard to spot, and are what known as the poor man's truffle. So we're going to first of all soak them, and these bags were $8.99. But they do have them on Amazon. I did look that up, and I actually searched the internet trying to make this because I could not find but one person like that wasn't in me. There maybe is more, just with my search. She took and made the salt, and she also made a label. So we're gonna get to put the label on the jars. So first of all, I bought these little jars over at Meijer for 99 cents, which I thought was really good. They have the plastic lid that comes off. And I went ahead and washed these and taken the tag off. So first thing it says to do, because these are just wild mushrooms that have not been cooked, they've only been dehydrated. So what you'll want to do, since they have never been actually cooked, you can go ahead and soak them first. And then once they're soaked, then we're going to put them on the dehydrator, and then I'll be back. All right, so you want to go ahead, and I meant to tell you this, and it's probably not going to be a big enough bowl, but we're going to see because I don't know exactly how much they will expand. The temperature is room cold. It is filtered water, but you can also use broth, and you could also use wine. So that is your decision. And I'm going to go ahead and use water, since I am putting it in a salt. And we'll see how I'm going to do one package at a time just to see for the it takes 20 to 30 minutes, it said, to go ahead, and they smell amazing, that earthy smell. All right, we'll be back. Okay guys, so it's been 30 minutes for the soaking, and I'm going to go ahead and drain these a little bit, and we will cook them. All right, so I have the pan ready, and just a little bit of water in there. You know, with dehydrating, we don't want to add any oil unless we have to. I wanted to show you like the perfect one. I just keep adding water so that it doesn't stick or burn. All right guys, so what I wanted to show you while I'm getting ready to put them on the dehydrator sheets, which will probably be done tonight, so I can go ahead. We're getting ready to go to a basketball game. But some of the good things, I've got some really good books. This year I did the mushroom class at the Michigan State for Medard. And this one here is the Black Trumpet, just so you can see. It's the mushrooms of the upper Midwest. And of course the National Audubon Society Field Guide for mushrooms. And then this one here, I think I found this one at Tractor Supply, the Complete Mushroom Hunter. This one was really good. And then like there's a good picture of the trumpet right there. Whoops.
You were blocking it.
Yeah. And then this one here I found actually at Joann's, and this one here is more like a cookbook using your wild mushrooms. And this one here is a black trumpet rice. So now I've got to go ahead now, and the water is completely evaporated out. They've steam cooked basically to the end. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start laying them out on the dehydrator sheet. And once I get all these laid out, I'm going to go ahead and look at this beautiful one. I'm going to get them all laid out and I'll bring you back at the dehydrator. All right, so we're here at the dehydrating corner. And I have 4 sheets, and you can see the sheets turned out really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the door on, and I'm gonna turn it on 125. It's on 125, but I'm gonna turn on the time. So probably maybe 4 to 6 hours. It should be ready. We'll check back then. All right, guys, they're finished. And you can see, unless Rosie's chewing on the bone. Rosie, or Julie. Everything is done. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the food processor with the salt. Guys, so I weighed it out, and I took and teared out the bowl first so you can see that. But anyways, it's 2.2 ounces of dried, and as I did this, I made sure everything was really good and dry, as you handled it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and weigh out the salt to be equal, and I'm gonna put it in here. But if I decide, once I weigh this out, since salt does weigh a lot more, if it doesn't work out to enough ounces, I'm gonna increase the salt, and I'll tell you. I got 2.2 ounces of salt, so it came out to be a little bit more in volume than I expected. So I'm gonna go ahead, I've already put the mushrooms in. Go ahead and get all the salt, and you can use whatever salt you like. I guess, just happen to really like this brand. So, and this is the one that is, it's in coarse. That's what I'm looking for. So, anyways, all right, I'm gonna turn this on now. All right, guys, so look at that. Look how good it looks. Oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. All right, guys, I'm gonna get it in the jar now. All right, it looks like we got a beautiful little gift right here. We got 3 gifts, and the reason I left the label off of this one is so you could see everything in the jar. And look how nice it looks, sparkly. And this one is done with just regular paper, so you could just print it and put a piece of tape on it. And I had a hard time finding tape because my grandkids, as they say, "Grandma, I used all the tape." And but I love this one. I will put the link to the labels to this one I use. This is just one of my egg labels that I sell at the farmer's market. And I just cut it out. So I will put that link from onlinelabels.com. Also, I wanted to tell you that you can order these from earthy.com. So it's right there. And on the website, they have 4-ounce packages, and this was a 1-ounce package. So technically, I didn't have but 3 ounces of trumpets to start with. And you might ask also, Bruce, if you could lift up the camera.
Oh.
Okay. You might ask also if, and you might ask, why did I cook the mushrooms first when the package just says simply soak and enjoy? Well, with mushrooms, in order for they have tough walls, skin, cells. And so you want to break those down so that the body can basically absorb them, because they're basically indigestible without cooking them. And I've been with some of the other people at the market that strictly sell mushrooms, and customers will ask, "Can I eat them raw?" And they say, like, "No, you're not really supposed to." So that's why I did cook them first and then dehydrate them. But if you were like to be throwing these in a soup or something like that, yeah, you could just throw them right in the soup. And I want to have a special thanks to Lilu Creates and Darcy at the Purposeful Pantry. And I want you to know that Darcy has a book, Darcy Baldwin, The Purposeful Pantry. And this is on her website, and I will put the link below. And this is a wonderful, wonderful dehydrating book. She is the queen of dehydrating. So, thanks again.